And there's Isaac Basten on the outside, and we point him out because he ran a final 400 meters quicker than Mario Garcia-Romo in that semifinal heat. And you know what? Drake has never had an NCAA champion in the 1,500 meters.
And Dan, when you talk about those two guys, Mario Garcia-Romo and Isaac Basten, they are two of the strongest kickers in this field. And Mario Garcia-Romo is called the Rocket for a reason.
Well, we had two very different semifinals on day one. One went very quickly and got all the time qualifiers in, and the other one was much more tactical. So it'll be interesting to see how this race plays itself out as you see Mario Garcia-Romo up front. And that usually will tell you that he expects the pace to go reasonably quickly because he likes to camp out in the back if it isn't. But right away, they slow things down.
Yes, to White. Mario Garcia-Romo is very comfortable with the slow pace. Like I said before, they call him the Rocket, and he looked really relaxed in his semifinal, you know, primed and ready to take off in this one.
At the SEC Championships, he took just the legs right out of Iliad Kipsang, the NCAA record holder, on his home track in Oxford, Mississippi. Really one of the few things that the Oxford fans were getting to cheer about, but he's proven this season and in last summer that he can win a race from the front. He can win a race from the back. And when he got out front, I thought, you know, he's going to push the pace. He's going to keep this thing honest. But he got out front, I think, just to control that pace, to slow everything down.
62.5 for the first 400 as Sam ELLIS of Princeton bolts to the front and tries to quicken things a little bit. There with number 9 on his hip is Jonathan Davis. Mario Garcia-Romo now up front as well. He likes to control the pace when he can, and he has great finishing speed, so a slow pace is going to play into his hands.
Oh, yeah, and Dwight, you also mentioned Sam ELLIS there from Princeton. He had the 3rd fastest time in the qualifying semifinal, and guess what? He ran a PB by nearly 2 seconds, so all these guys appear to be in great shape and ready to roll in this 1,500-meter final.
Somebody else we should keep an eye out there in the middle of the pack. That's George KUSCHE of NAU. He comes in with a 3:37 seasonal best and personal best as well. So you know he is going to be ready to kick with this group at the end.
Conditions are ideal for this type of a race. Just around 68 degrees and threatening rain, of course, but humid, and therefore when you got speed, it helps you go through the air a little bit quicker. We've seen a lot of great times run here before or right after a rainstorm, and boy, here we go, winding it up already. There's 3 Washington finalists in this race, and Mario Garcia-Romo does not want to yield the lead as those Huskies all sort of charge to the front simultaneously. 2 of them right there now. That's Luke Hauser of Washington now in the lead, and Garcia-Romo a little bit boxed right now as they get to the bell.
Well, Washington went 1-2 at the Pac-12 championships, and to get 3 guys in, we talked to the coach at Washington earlier today, and he said he was thrilled about that. We asked him if he thought they might work together. He said, not today. It's every man for themselves.
Basten now going on the outside to Garcia-Romo looking for an opening. It's still Hauser. And then Jonathan Davis. Garcia-Romo is going to have to get out of this box. That is Joe WASKOM of Washington, who now bolts into the lead. Basten is there. And Garcia-Romo is going to have a little bit of work to do to get out of this box.
Well, Garcia-Romo showed great patience in that semifinal the other day, and things opened up for him, but he doesn't look like it's going to open up today.
WASKOM in full sprint. There is the rail for Garcia-Romo. But WASKOM's got a lot of steam. Is there enough time? Is there enough room? No, WASKOM wins it over Garcia-Romo with Jonathan Davis finishing. No, that is Sam ELLIS finishing 3rd for Princeton. WASKOM striking at just the right time and got rolling. And it took a long time for Mario Garcia-Romo, the junior from Ole Miss, to get out of that box.
What a celebration that was right there.
But 25% of the final was Washington.
Well, things are going crazy with 200 meters to go, and Mario Garcia-Romo just sat there. He couldn't do anything but just be patient. But Joe WASKOM had a really big lead, but the University of Washington Dogs, they went 1-2 here just 3 weeks ago, and they come away with another victory. Just perfect strategy by Joe WASKOM.
You say WASKOM there on the right with a full head of steam and just ran out of real estate, did the junior from Ole Miss. And Washington ends up going 1st and 5th with GARCIA ROMO unable to duplicate his feat from indoors. WASKOM wins at 3:45.58, and Mario GARCIA ROMO second, but the winner is downstairs with John.
All right, Joe, you said, I can't believe this, and then I can. So let's start with, why can't I believe this?
I wasn't even here at this meet last year. I was running the steeplechase. Things weren't going too well at the beginning of the season, and had to talk with my coach, and we thought it'd be best if I moved down to the 15 and just started finding my groove again. Got really confident, and that's why I can believe I won today.
Say, tell me more about why you thought when you got in this race that you were the guy that could cross first.
Well, I've been closing all my races really good. I've been second countless times. And so, I don't know, I really wanted this one. Yeah, I mean, I was second at regionals, my heat, second at 2 days ago, and just like I knew my time was gonna come at some point. And I'm glad it was out in this race.
This race with a bunch of your teammates, well, just look over there, you can see the podium. Just take one more step up, and you're on top as the champion.